Faster on the beat, let's get it.
Alright, it's your boy Brandless back at it again. Welcome to the channel once again. Today I'm excited to showcase the last round of Custo South Store Qualifier tournament. The last round, guys, another buggy. Yeah, like I say, round 5, last round. I'm X1 so far. My only loss is being to a GP player. This is one of the homies, man. Shout out to you, man. Love your vibe. Always an honor and a pleasure playing against you. You know, on my list of Shanks, currently I don't play any searchers, any 1 cost or 2 cost. So, usually if I go first, I don't have nothing until I hit like 3 or more. Cause I'm 3 downs, I can play Hongo and stuff like that. Like I just top deck a Hongo. So here he won the dash roll. He chose to go first. If you guys saw my previous match, I think going double Hongo and 6 downs is really powerful because it allows you to make they work as pseudo blockers when you do their abilities, and also it allows you to do Bebekman for free, I guess. You know, like it makes the whole board targetable with your Bebekmans and your Rileys. So here I have and also the Hongo. Like if you have one Hongo in the late game and they don't have the crocodile that protects the board, you can choose Hongo and kill the 10 drop. Never done it, but it's just a play that can potentially happen in a game. And I'm so excited. Can't wait for my brother to work in the deck profile. We were recorded. We were blessed to win one of our locals tournaments, and I can't wait to show the list. I'm always making changes. I'm always trying to get better as a player. I'm always trying to try different things. I know one of my recent tournaments I wasn't able to top. I got like 11, so that means that I have to switch decks. And the deck that I'm testing behind the scenes is Teach. This is way different style, so I gotta get used to it. So here he's doing searching. That's really good for me. He only went 5. I did ability for free. Oh, he returned the blocker to my hand with a 4 cost event. Interesting take. So it really nagged me for 1 turn. But here I'm on 6 tons. I think double Hongo it has a lot of value. If he wants to gravity blade my Hongos, I mean, that's not the end in the world either. It is what it is. So let's see what we do next. So if you guys saw my previous matches against Buggy, 1 game I was poking, trying to remove board. The other game I full starve. This game is the last round. I don't want to lose because I was too passive, or I tried to starve you and you just saw everything. Because I feel like if Buggy sees everything, it's a really hard matchup. So here, I double Hongo on 6 stones like I did in the previous match. And I'm like, let's see what you do. But I'm excited to showcase the other tournament that I was able to go undefeated. Also, I'm going to showcase the other tournament that I finished X and 2. It was 5 rounds. We're going to showcase every game. The goal is to all of us to get better, to learn. And but like I said, I'm testing Teach, man, and I'm just gonna say, brother, that deck is really different what I'm used to, but I'm loving the challenge. And what I'm noticing is that it's a deck. It's doing little ability, praying the crocodile. Jesus Christ, that card is so good against Shanks and against like decks that wants to remove. Super powerful. So let's see what he plays from that. He's drawing, trashing 1, and then he's gonna play something else if he has the target in hand. So I'm excited, man. It's a deck that needs a lot of setup. It's a deck that needs a lot of setup, but it's you know, I just gotta get used to it and trying to find the list that I like. Guys, he plays a searcher. From that, I'm like, this is looking good for me. Right now, his board is not a threat to me. You know, like he has a bunch of 1 cost characters. He need, you know, now he's going 7 life. I decided to take. There's no need for me to not take that hit. I need answers. Like if you see, I think I top deck the Bebekman and because I need an answer. Sometimes it's okay to take hits if you don't have the answers, because remember, guys, You need to be able to have the cards to move the game state forward. Like here, if I don't, okay, so people say, oh, you know, something that really hurts Shanks is when you miss your curve. That's really bad for the deck. So me topping the Bebekman is really good for me. So let's see what we do here. I think I'm just gonna do Hongo, one of the Hongos, and I'm gonna play Bebekman and then probably potentially swing my life because I need to take advantage that he doesn't have a crazy board. And like I say, I didn't want to lose this game because I didn't want aggro. So I have 8 dawns because I won second. So I'm going 6 alive. See what he does. You know. He decided to take. That's beautiful. Now he only has 3 life. I do Hongo. I do the non-winner one. Attempt to kill that. He does ability. Gives me a gravity blade. That's amazing. Then I pass turn. If he decides to attack with that crocodile, next turn I can make it 5k because of the extra Hongo. And I can go, without committing any dawns, I can go 5 and 7. And try to kill it. And Buggy is really powerful. I think it's a really powerful, I'm so sorry about that. I think Buggy is a really powerful deck. But you need to manage your resources really well. It gives me the, I haven't played yet, but just by seeing it. So it's going 5-3. And the reason I don't do lead ability or anything is just I want that crocodile to attack. Maybe I should have done lead ability and giving a 2k, but I don't have any 2ks in my hand. So do you see the advantage of playing those Hongos? Yeah, I lose 2ks, but it works like a pseudo blocker. He doesn't have information that I don't have a 2k. Because, yeah, I can defend that to force the crocodile, but at the same time, it's like I don't have to, you know, like, let it die. Like it did his job, and you have a second one. You know, I'm a player that to me is all about fundamentals. That doesn't mean every time we're gonna make the best decision. We're gonna have the cards to make the best decisions. Sometimes we can overthink our decisions, but generally speaking, I'm always trying to play the right way. And you know, like if I would have a 2K, I think I give it to him that moment because I want to have that rested character. That way I can attack a couple of times. But here, this is when it gets really interesting because if he doesn't remove that Bebekman, I'm going to have a 7k beater through the whole game. Why? Because for the most part, they can... And the advantage that I have is that he doesn't have a crazy board. He low roll. So that's really good for me. So I'm just trying to play the right way and take advantage of that. Because like... The scary thing about Teach is like when they start building board and they start playing those 10 drop, but they need setup, and that's why the deck is balanced. Like yeah, it can have some crazy games and it could be really broken when they hard roll you, but at the same time it's a balanced deck. Because if you don't see your pieces, you know, you have a chance. But they can do some crazy things, man. One day you might be seeing me playing Buggy. So let's see here. I'm lost. Oh, that character is a 4 cost, so he did 4 and 5. I see, because he had 9 dons. Yes. So this turn is not bad for him, because now he's back on track. Now he's back on track. He didn't swing with the crocodile. That was super smart of him. But him playing that Buggy, the promo Buggy, the one that 3 and 4 cannot attack. The advantage of that is that I think the advantage of that is that now I can play my 9 cost Shanks for 6 dons and make my leader 7k, and that's kind of crazy. And if I want to, I can play the locker room too. But here's a really important turn for me. I don't remember what I do, because it was like 2 weeks ago. So. I think I should learn. I'm always be talking too close to the mic. And I think this is better. There you go. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I was like, yeah. I was too close. So I have different options. So I decided to play that for 6 because I want to take advantage of that. I make my leader 7k for 2 turns. That's a lot of value for me. Then what? And then we start 7 alive. He takes. He has no blockers on board. And then I go another 7 alive. He takes. That he's telling me he doesn't have 2Ks and 1Ks. And then I use all my dons and play Lokeru. because I want to stay healthy. He has a decent board now, but making my leader 7k, even if it does double Buggy, I'm still gonna have a home gun board, a blocker. I mean, the scary thing is that my characters cannot attack my lower cost character, my 4 and 3s, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of scary if it goes like back to back, because I think he has the setup to go back to back Buggy's 10 drop, but he's gonna give me 2 cards from hand. So there you go. He has one. He bounced that. The advantage of that is he can only attack twice, and that's really good for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have a block. He only had. I'm a 7k leader, so that's why that card is amazing. If you have a card, a good card advantage, a good hand size, and you have like healthy life, and you start playing that Shanks, that's really good for Shanks. That new Shanks is insane in the right setup, because yeah, he probably can do double Buggy and remove my board, but now he needs to sacrifice one of his characters if he want to play a second one. I don't know if he has it, but you see, like, him having a slow game, he allows me to gain the momentum, putting on 1 life, and like if I was starving him, he probably would have win this game, because yeah, he probably would have a low card. He probably would have low cards in hand, but he probably would have a nasty board and have like 3 life. And then right now he has 1 life, so he's close to lethal. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can just play a dragon, Shanks, and putting a 0 life, and now he's forced to play blockers. So here he plays the second Buggy. I'm like, Jesus Christ. He swings 7 first. I delete ability. He passes. He doesn't want to lose the crocodile. That's super smart of him. I don't remember what I think I know what I do here. So guys, it's all about playing the value game. If you have, like, you're not always gonna have the cards, the setup to play to play like comfortable every turn. But right now I'm comfortable because I have a decent card advantage. I have 1 blocker, and now I'm gonna go double Jazz up. My reason behind it is I'm gonna be against 7k leader, and I'm gonna establish 2 attackers. And if you want to spend 5 dons, lose a card in hand to play a Buggy to bounce one of my characters, that's fine. I'm still have another Jazz up, and then I can try to math you out. Oops. So I make my leader 6k, then I play another Jazz up, make my leader 7k for 2 turns, go 7 alive. Now I have 4 life. I have a 2k. I mean, my hands is full of bricks, but next turn, if I don't kill him, I'm gonna have the vines and a 2k and all that shenanigans. So here, give me 2 cards from it. For it, I cannot even swim with my blocker. I would have swim with my blocker if I would have the chance. But good for him. But next turn, I'm pretty sure I have lethal, because unless he goes double blocker, it makes everything interesting. But he only has 2 cards in hand, and that's really good for me. So I did lead ability. He goes 7. I did lead ability. Now he goes 12. I take no triggers. I'm thinking. No, wait. No, he went 12. Okay, yeah. You already swing. I took it again. I don't have to give you that blocker, because I'm 1 card advantage. Remember, I only had a 2k. So I want to see more answers. Like, what about if I don't kill him next turn? I can play another Shanks, make my leader 7k, have a blocker, and 2 divines. So here he's playing the blocker. Really good for him. Draw 2, trash 1. That's really good for him. But because I have a balance with my game plan, now I have a position where like I can play double. I can now go for lethal, unless he plays a second block. If he plays 2 blocker, now everything changes, and it makes everything scary. But like I say, if I have if I drew another 9 drop Shanks, I could just make my leader 7k, swing with everything a couple of times, but let's see what happens. You're not always gonna have that setup, but I'm gonna keep grinding with the deck in the future to keep finding ways to make it more balanced, the list, and because like I say, I played the deck for a few tournaments. I did amazing. I top like 4 tournaments in a row. I won 1 of them. So to me, Shang is a powerhouse. You just gotta see your cards spot out well, and get lucky too, because this is a bad matchup. But me be able to play the right way, he having a slow early game, But the only reason I capitalized him having a slow early game, it was because I was poking a life. I was trying to remove board and also going for life. So here he did his ability. He drew a couple of cards, but he only has 2 cards in hand, and I have 3 attacks. So I think we top deck another Shank, and that's what we needed, just in case we don't kill him. But we're gonna start 7. See what he does. -1. So now he's a 6K. There you go. He has 3 cards in hand. I can go technically 11-11 and win the game. But I'm going 7 alive. GG's. He has bricks. It is what it is. We saw what we needed. He had bricks. I think so. Didn't have enough. Yeah. Because I can go. So I told him, if I don't kill you, I play that. For 6 duns because I have 8 duns. And then I make my leader 7K, go 7. And then I had 2 divines and 2 2Ks in hand plus a blocker. And he needs to commit 2 duns to. He doesn't have, I don't think he have enough attackers. And I think on my life is another 2K and a dead card. But at that point, like I say, I'm sorry about that. I had enough like cards in hand. And that's what you want. That's what you want to do with Shanks, guys. You want to try to control the tempo of the game. You want to have a healthy hand. You want to have, if you go to 2 life, you want to be able to make sure your opponent has no board, or at least you start making your leader 7K, so it makes your opponent math super weird, because not every deck is prepared to deal with a 7K leader, because it makes their turn weird. They can only now go 5, go 7, give 7 to 5. No, now they need to, when they have a 6K character, they need to use dons. And sometimes that's what you want, so they don't establish another high end, or they don't do some. You want to make your opponent uncomfortable, and Shank is really good at that, making your opponent play weird and uncomfortable. One of the main weakness of the deck is when you don't see counter. But if you see a balanced hand through the game, you can remove your opponent's board consistently, and then you build a crazy board and you healthy. Man, it's really hard to beat Shanks. But guys, I hope you joined the gameplay. Hey man, I'm so sorry, man. He's still qualified for the Nats Pirates League, so hopefully he can make it. So I mean, it was a great game, brother. I just saw what I needed. You had a slow start, so I took care. I was able to take advantage of that because I saw my cards, and I think I applied the right gameplay. But nonetheless, man, it was a great game, man. You got me next time. I just got lucky. But I'm proud of you. You did amazing. Me and him, we were both X and 1 at that point. Unfortunately, they had to be a loser. But actually, like I said, your boy Brennan's got lucky. It is what it is. GG's, man. Always a pleasure. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Go check out our links on the description down below, where you can join our Discord. And also, you can check our TCU link if you want to support the channel and to the next level, where like you can just buy your cards with our link and it will help the channel. So, guys, we love you. Take care. Have a good one. GG's. I love it.